Hello, Larry here again in the workshop, and I thought it'd be a good time to show you all some of the stuff that I actually make as part of Larry's Vintage / Larry's Engineering. And where do I start? I use sort of like engine parts and things like that. So here's an example anyway. This is an incense stick holder. Okay, they don't have to have the stand on it. I just made welded a load of bolts together, and then drill a couple of holes, clean the piston up. This one's a used piston out of a 3.5 litre Rover V8. They're pretty cool. I do a few different ones of them. There's another one there. That's similar, very similar. That is actually a Harley Davidson piston, would you believe? And just so you know, 3.5 V8 Harley Davidson, some sort of big bore thing. Basically the same bore, not the same stroke and all that, obviously. Right, useless bit of info for you there. I also got some pistons here that I use for these are out of an old Cadillac, actually, a 331 V8. They're pretty cool. I've also got the 3.9 V8 pistons. So I tend to just do out of pistons, just, you know, they sit there, they're pretty good little desk art, you know, whatever. That one's just got a old Harley belt buckle on it that I found. Now this one here, actually, this piston's pretty interesting. This is out of a McLaren race V8, and I put this little bit of bronze on there, machined that down, and I used that as a tattoo machine stand, believe it or not. That's even got the piston rings on that one. The conrods are quite interesting for that, and I've got a couple of conrods for those. Another story behind that, but maybe I'll do a video separate on that. So what's another thing I make? So talking about conrods, I make these. This is a pair of conrods, bolt to the wall like that, and make great sort of coat hangers, things like that. You can take that bolt. They come with two of these bolts as well, and you can use them for hanging your keys or something on underneath, or whatever. Or you don't even have to have them. You can just have that. So there's and this is stainless steel, this piece here, and these are conrods out of a 1000cc Mini from the late 60s. And here's another one. In fact, I've done with 3 conrods. I started getting a bit heavy after sort of 4. I can do them as many as you like, to be honest with you, but you know, this one I've put 4 holes in just because there's a bit of extra weight, and you've got these 3 bolts. They come out. These are quite interesting. These are actually the bolts from conrods on a Rover V8, but these are still the 60s Mini conrods. So with the small ends in, I've got the bronze small ends in as well on those. And this one I made, this is just a little hook thing. So these are the rockers on they're actually out of a Mini race engine. In fact, these are cast ones that they like to use. They're a bit more reliable than the pressed ones that they tend to have to weld together. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I wonder if I've got any of the pressed ones to show the difference. I certainly used to have, but I don't know where they are. No, they're in my collection somewhere. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's just a little bolt on the wall sort of thing. All stainless steel, TIG welded. Use 309 dissimilar metal rods for the TIG welding there. Now I've made a range of these over time. So that bolts through. I can do these bolts at any length, but if it's too long, you simply just cut it off. But these are door handles or gate handles I've got, this is one off a little some sort of little moped contraption, but I've actually got one on my gate out the front off a Fizzy, an FS1E, and I've got them right up to Harley size, you know, really big springs, big meaty chunky handles that I've made. They're yeah, they're actually they're pretty cool. They weather well as well, you know. Right, so the other thing I made a few of is door knockers with that's a huge conrod, that one. That conrod is out of an MGC 3 litre, I think it was, but big chunky old conrod there. And there's another one of them which I made into a door knocker, but I did this door knocker a bit different. So just a piece of the spanner doing the knocking, and then I did one also out of a Rover V8 conrod. There's those bolts I was telling you about, and like that. So yeah, quite well, proud is the right word. Quite pleased with the way those designs came out. And I've got also do these. So that's a conrod. I actually have one of these, a Ford 1600 overhead valve cross flow engine conrod, and this one it is a toilet roll holder. I have mine up that way with the bit coming down, but yeah, that's a toilet roll holder. And then this one here, this beastie here, that's also a Rover V8. They're both Rover V8 conrods, those. And this one takes your workshop roll, or well, workshop shop roll, you know, blue roll, white, whatever. But as you can see, pretty cool, and I have one of those in my kitchen. So I use my own products, and that's kind of it really. I custom make stuff. I've got I do some I'll show you this here actually. Sorry for leaning out of the way here. I don't know if you can see this, but I custom make this stuff, and the legs, a conrod and a big spanner, and that is a fire guard I made for stock, actually, for show, you know. And I keep two in stock for show, just a couple of different sizes. This one's quite heavy actually, similar legs, just a slightly different pattern. I never make any two the same. They're all completely one-off, custom sort of bits and pieces. And yeah, that's just kind of it really. I was thinking of making those burners out of gas bottles, so that kind of ended really. I'd say about a year and a half ago, or a year ago, people just all of a sudden nobody wanted them. I'd made a good few, you know, probably made about 10 of them and sold them, but all of a sudden just stopped. Nobody wanted them at all. I think the market was simply flooded. There was a shortage of gas bottles, and also I think the gas bottle companies decided that they own the bottles, and they started contacting some people that were cutting them up and that. So yeah, while I've still got loads of the bottles, I'm not really interested in making them anymore. It's very time consuming, very messy. That's kind of it really. But that tattoo machine, I've just discovered I have actually got a tattoo machine in here. So this piston here, so the tattoo machine goes on it like that, and it just sits on it. This is just a cheapo Chinese machine, but you get the idea, and it sits there like that, looking fairly cool. There we have it, 10 minutes, that's all I wanted to do. So yeah, take care, stay safe, do me a massive favour, like, share and subscribe. If everybody that watches it subscribes, I'll soon get to 1,000. That's what I'm aiming at, is 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe below and stay safe. Catch you soon. Bye bye. Catch you on the next one.